What you think about your man Drake dropping a lawsuit and Kendrick dropping the album?
All right, boom. I'm glad you brought that up. And I read that in the production pre-production notes. That was a good thing, Capes. Here's my perspective on this. When Nas and Jay-Z was beefing, right? And I'm gonna set it up like this. And Jay-Z said something about his baby mother in the back seat. The whole industry went crazy. Oh, Jay-Z shouldn't have said that. He bringing the kid and the baby mother into it. Like a lot of rappers came out and said he shouldn't have said that. Even to this day, it's interviews with rappers and DJs saying Jay shouldn't have did it. But Jay, arrogant Jay, he wanted to kill Nas. He did that, right? Right. So let's fast forward to the future, right? To make a song with my son and say that I'm a pedophile in this culture, in this age and culture, right? And this temperature of pedophiles and people going down messing with kids, right? I can see where he's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, even in the last Drake when he did this song, he said, man, this shit getting weird. Like I'm done with this shit. Like me personally, when you bring in kids and baby mothers, that's why I'm not a rapper. Like me personally, I wouldn't have handled it like Drake, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Because I really believe the record label pushed this. You talk about my son and call me a pedophile, I'm a C. That's just me. Right? I'm from the old school. We don't play that messing with kids shit. So I think Drake handled it the light skin way and uses lawyers to do that. Me personally, like I said, I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan. I'm a Drake fan. I used to be a J. Cole fan until he bowed out. I'm a Lil Durk fan. I'm a EST fan. 42 Dub, Future. I like those rappers. You know, that's just me. I'm talking about from my perspective. And I think when the rap beef came out, it was 20 dudes versus one dude. 20 dudes, 7 niggas went at Drake at one time. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So he couldn't focus his rap on one dude. Kendrick had time to focus on one person, right? LA, I love it for the culture. He brought LA back. LA was dead for a minute. Now LA, you know how LA is, they gonna slice everything, right? And I like it for the culture. But to call a nigga a pedophile in this day and age, it's like calling a nigga a snitch. And then now nigga won't bring the paperwork, right? You call a nigga a snitch and won't bring the paperwork out. That's like right now in this day's age, if I went online and I say Shannon's a pedophile, you gonna ask E what my address is. Come on, dog. You know that. Anybody know that?
Gonna ask E.
You ain't gonna ask. That's what you gonna ask.
I ain't gonna ask nobody.
Nobody you gonna pull up. Exactly. See what I'm saying? So Drake doing it the light skin way and handling it the legal way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's me personally. I don't give a fuck, but I can see where Drake's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I ain't never hear nobody do that in rap. And then you had an old school nigga, well, there's no fairness in rap.
You know what's funny to me about this is that you got lawyers involved in a rap battle, it's, so to speak.
Because you think about it, if I'm a brand, and for real, if for example, if you're my brand, right? I'm Nike. You're on my jump. You're my biggest. You're LeBron James, right?
Okay.
Right. Anthony Edwards, he with Adidas. They put out a jump insinuating LeBron is a pedophile. You know, propaganda is mean out here. So if I don't like LeBron, let's say I don't like LeBron, I can't stand LeBron. Oh man, LeBron might beat one of them zones. You see how he walked away off the press conference with that purse. You see what I'm saying? He might be on that.
So you're saying perception is everything?
Perception to some people is everything that don't have reality. Quote that. Perception is everything to people that don't have reality. Think about what I just said.
Yeah, I look at it from the standpoint, you just said it, the operative phrase, he's being a light-skinned nigga. And because at the end of the day, I get it. It's almost like your character already feel, we was just talking about this earlier. Your character already feel like it's been damaged, and Drake hasn't been having a good year. You know,
I doubt that. I can't say that.
he had. I'm talking about personally. You got to think about his house got during around the rap battle, like around the time of the rap battle. Remember his front door? They was shooting around his house. Then his house got flooded. Now this little rap battle shit, you know what I'm saying? It feel like we never seen Drake this flustered.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you like this.
He's been flustered this year, bro.
I don't think I don't. Lil Yachty said the hell of a thing. They interviewed Lil Yachty. He said, "What do you think about the rap beat?" This is when it was the height of the rap beat. He said Drake was going to lose regardless. He said it's people out here that hate Drake, right? So if you hate Drake, or if you don't like what he's about or anything he stands for, right, which is a lot of people, he's like the LeBron James of the rap game right now. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna hate on him. You're gonna say you're gonna think that, but Drake then came out. Drake just had a hit that just went platinum with the Caribbean dude. They just did a song together. Navo and what's Naro, Bravo, whatever his name is. Excuse me for disrespecting your name. You know, so when you say things like that, I just think that, like I said, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna end it on this. Kendrick, I like Kendrick. Drake, I like Drake. Do I who I think won the battle? Honestly, I think it was a tie, but the tie goes more towards Kendrick because I think Kendrick had enough time to focus on one person. I think if you go back and listen to Drake's disses, it was the Rick Ross, it was the Kanye, it was the Kendrick, it was the Metro Boomin, it was the Future. It was a lot of people that he had to rap about. But the specifics what he rapped about when he hit at Kendrick, I liked them. So I'm gonna say it was a tie, but my tie goes more to Kendrick. And I'm gonna tell you this now. I ain't gonna lie.
Mhm.
I said this to somebody the other day. It seems to me that Not Like Us song, it's just I like it, but it's just like it's just been written into the ground.
So
like think about it. Like it's on commercials.
I
It's
can
on.
I can
It's like
I can agree with you.
like Ether was I think was one of the best diss songs at a nigga at the time of his height, going at a nigga that I'm like, whoa, when I heard that, fuck Jay-Z off the break. I said, wait a minute, Nas. And I ain't even a Nas fan like that. You know that, man. You had our arguments. I said, wait a minute, Nas. Fuck Jay-Z, nigga. You camel nose motherfucker. Fuck Jay-Z. Don't. That motherfucker drop. Don't. I'm like, oh shit, I'm getting goosebumps right now. Like, oh shit. Nas, Jay-Z better come back. That's why Jay-Z came with Super Ugly. And he said this shit about his baby mama because Jay-Z was what? Hurt. He's fucked up. Nas came at him like that. He couldn't take it. I'm the GOAT, nigga.
So you know what? Okay. When you put it in those terms, right? He had to go lower.
Yeah, he had to.
He had to go lower because
And what happened? We didn't have, and I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan. His last album with no controversy was trash. Was completely doo doo.
You think Mr. Morale was trash?
The one with his when he got the family on the joint?
Yeah.
Man, that joint was trash. There was 3 songs on there I like. That joint was trash. That joint, man, throw it in the ocean.
Kate,
Throw it in the Potomac
You think
Gardens.
that joint was trash?
Throw it in the Potomac
Mr.
River.
Morale?
Mr. Morale was trash. Damn, that's crazy. Now, if you say you remember, that's crazy. That's crazy. But all my dogs and all them type of jumps, like, come on, my nigga. We wouldn't even know about Kendrick if he didn't come up with any controversy.
So listen,
and to be honest with you, Future
that's
verse
not true. Kendrick wasn't.
Kendrick would not have this hype
to begin with.
Every time Kendrick came out with an album, the past 2 albums, he's been trying to diss people. The last album he came out with, he said, I got something that'll kill niggas' career. He said this, and I want to say he mentioned Drake's name, but they did it off, right? And now he comes out with a new album. Before his new album drops, he comes out with on the Future joint and goes at J. Cole and Drake.
I always think them niggas had underlying animosity towards each other, just to begin with. That's the spirit of fucking rap. That's all that is. But the thing is when you at that level, you try and knock them niggas off. Whoever is doing that, whoever who feel like they're right there with you, you're trying to knock that person off.
Yeah, but you ain't got to do. I mean, this is me personally. If I'm gonna rap beef, I'm not gonna call no nigga no pedophile, no bitch ass nigga. That's just me. I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna do that because I know where
would
that
you
could
get a
lead to.
lawyer in a rap beef? Would
Like
you go? Would you go to the lawyers in a rap beef?
Like I said, I don't think Drake pushed that. I think the record label that he signed to pushed that,
and he agreed with it.
Well, he kind of has to. That's just like if the DC government
you don't kind of have to do shit.
Time out, dog. If I'm making money with these people, and this is where I make money at. If I'm in the DC government and something happened to me, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to do this. Boom. Prime example. I got hit by a metro bus. Say if that was on DC government time, and the DC government found out about it. I say, nah, I don't want to do nothing. You got to. And we putting your name on it because you're entitled, you're an employee. It happened on our time. So you have to sue Metro. I mean, what I'm supposed to do? Say, nah, I'm gonna get fired. You know, that's not even make sense.
Okay,
because I'm Drake, like you said, I'm here, they're gonna put Drake lawyers. Instead of saying the lawyers of Drake.
I just look at it just from the spirit of clickbait. I just look at it from the spirit of competition. I just feel like, he's salty. Even with the DeMar DeRozan shit, like with that comment right there, like talking about like if DeMar DeRozan got his jersey hung up in the Raptors rafters, he said, "Here, go get a ladder and bring that joint down." You know what I'm saying?
Ask you a question. Prime example. Watch this. See, niggas, boy, I tell you, these hood niggas, they be forgetting they hood sometimes. Let's say I leave this show, right? I go to China Pink show, right? Shout out to China Pink, love y'all. Shout out to the ladies of China Pink show. I go to China Pink show, right? And China Pink say, yeah, I'm glad you left that little podcast, that just Alum Zone, that joint was trash. I don't understand why you was with them at first. You should have came over to us. And I'm like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm with the real now. What you gonna do?
Man, DeMar DeRozan ain't say that because he didn't want to get.
Man, DeMar DeRozan was in the video.
He didn't want to get traded from the Raptors to begin with.
DeMar DeRozan was on stage.
If he didn't get traded with,
hold on. I'm partying with Drake. I'm at Drake's house. Yeah. You pulling up at my parties, DeMar DeRozan in Toronto, right? Then did this song come out? You on Kendrick stage like, yeah, they not like us. They not like. Then you like A minor. You doing all this shit towards me? You got that right. I'm gonna say something.
LeBron was too. How many motherfuckers was? How many motherfuckers was doing that shit? You seen a bunch of celebrities singing that song, bro?
They were singing it, but DeMar DeRozan was on stage with Kendrick Lamar. A lot of other people was on stage with Kendrick Lamar. Drake ain't fuck with them. But if you singing a song, it's a hot song. Okay, so what? Did nigga Drake put BBL Drizzy in his joint? That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas think Drake tripping. He put BBL Drizzy and remade it and put it in Sexy Red joint. Like y'all not even understand what the nigga doing. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, if I'm on the China Pink show and they start talking shit, and I'm like, yeah, that little District Alum show, yeah, them niggas was whack, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do? You gonna be like, what? That nigga Frank Wild. I thought he was with us. You feel what I'm saying? Exactly. So that's what Drake did. You go on stage with this nigga. You at my house. I'm giving you bitches, and you gonna go on stage with this nigga. I understand you liking the song, but you going on stage with this nigga like y'all homies like that.
Okay, so
you feel what I'm saying?
Is Drake from Compton?
I'm not. You don't understand what
I'm saying. I understand completely what you're saying.
You don't understand.
I understand completely what you're saying.
Well, you shouldn't say Drake.
I say it's Drake from Compton.
No, he's not.
So this the difference in what this is about. You talking about a nigga who potentially grew up with another nigga versus a nigga who knew him from playing basketball. I been on this nigga, seen this come up, seen this struggle. You know me from being in Toronto from playing basketball. You salty over a fucking rap battle, and now you talking about taking my fucking jersey down. When nigga, I did 9 years, went to an Eastern Conference final and everything, nigga. It was me and Kyle Lowry before it was fucking Kawhi Leonard, nigga.
You ain't get the job done. And you on stage with a nigga that on stage dick riding.
And the nigga that did get the job done ain't even there no more.
You on stage.
The nigga that did get the job done actually is in LA.
But he not on stage with Kendrick Lamar.
Don't matter. He went to LA.
What is your?
He went to LA.
You're doing this with the goalposts, Lizzie. Like,
no, I'm not doing this with the goalposts. What I'm saying is, what I'm trying to tell you is, it started with the Compton shit. Didn't I just say, is he from Compton?
It don't matter if you're from Compton or not. If I'm from one Samuel,
where I'm fucking whatever. From. This nigga is from Compton. I'm from Compton. That nigga from fucking Toronto.
So what you so what you mean to tell
So
me?
that's what that shit about now.
So what you telling me is, like you just said, I did 9 years in Toronto. 9 years. Kendrick Lamar ain't been putting out shit all. It's bullshit records. You ain't been bumping Kendrick at all. You ain't been bumping Kendrick at all for 9 years. All of a sudden, you get traded. He disses me, right? I get dissed, right? He disses me. And then now all of a sudden, I'm supposed to be cool with that shit? You tripping. Like, nigga, I can see you like the song, like LeBron James. LeBron James like the song. It's cool. You bumping it. Okay, cool. Like, I'm not tripping off that.
You know what Drake did?
But hold on,
unfollowed LeBron James.
No, he didn't.
Unfollowed LeBron James.
No, he didn't. They still cool.
Salty ass nigga.
No, he didn't.
He unfollowed the nigga.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did, bruh.
No, he didn't.
He unfollowed the nigga.
Anyway, like I said,
salty ass red nigga.
Like I said, see, that's now I see what the problem is. But what I'm saying is,
you don't see.
I'm like this. This is me. I'm with Drake on that. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. It was a nigga. I said, let me put it to you like this. It was a nigga, and I'm gonna use this as an analogy, but it wasn't basketball. It was a nigga that played on my team, me and Tad's team. Put it this way. He went to another team. Fuck him. That's how I felt about it. On everything. And this nigga, my man. Because you went back to the rivalry team. That's like a nigga leaving Redskins going to the Dallas Cowboys in this instance. Fuck you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm carrying shit. And then when he came back to us. I still looked at him kind of funny, like, all right.
You know what's
you
funny?
Feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm loyal. I'm a loyal nigga. I don't give a fuck if I'm from uptown Canada, country bumpkin, Tennessee. If I'm in some situation for 9 years and a nigga come out with a song and I'm glazing this nigga on stage, like, come on, Joe. Like that was a lot of dick riding DeMar DeRozan was doing. He doing all this. He wasn't doing none of that shit for 9 years in Toronto.
How you know what he was doing in Toronto? How you know he wasn't listening to Kendrick Lamar?
I'm not saying he was. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying he wasn't, but it wasn't broadcasted. That's what I'm saying.
Everything gotta be.
He did when Drake came, when Kendrick Lamar told. You know how many times DeMar DeRozan posted on his motherfucking page that shit came out with that shit in the background? Like, stop it, Blizzy. You just don't like Drake. Just say you don't like Drake, so you'll have a bias.
No.
Say I'm a non-biased in here because I like Kendrick. I like Drake.
I'm non-biased.
You hate Drake.
I don't say that.
You do. You don't like Drake at all.
Don't say that.
You hate him. You hate his music. You hate everything about him. Me, I like Kendrick. I like Kendrick.
Yeah,
I like Drake.
This nigga said I hate everything about Drake.
Am I lying, producer?
When did I ever say I hate Drake?
Go back to DC. What was our Diamond City Life? All you gotta do is go back to Diamond City Life, our first show. Go look at the first show. That's all I'm saying, man.
When the fuck did I ever say I hate Drake?
Go look at the first show.
I can't be objective.
I'm not saying you're being objective, but listen to what you're saying, oh, bro. Like, you're not even making sense. Like, that's just like,
I'm not making sense.
Nah, because watch this. I'm gonna tell you this now. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. If you leave this show and go to another show, I'm gonna be like, fuck you.
$1,000,000, nigga.
I'm gonna be like, fuck you. I'm gonna be like, fuck you. Especially you glazing. And you going online, you go to China Pink Show and say, "Ben Frank and them, well, fuck that District Low show, yeah, they whacking shit, blah, blah." I'm like, fuck that nigga, Blizzy. I'm gonna act you on everything, nigga.
So
I'm gonna say, burn all this District Alum shit, all that sweat, all this ideas.
Let me ask you this.
Fuck him.
Is it DeMar DeRozan fault that Kendrick Lamar put his fucking name in the rap?
Listen to what I'm saying.
Is it his fault? Hold up. I listen to everything. No.
Can I answer the question?
Is it his fault?
Can I answer? Let me answer. It's not his fault. We're putting him in his rap. That's what I'm saying. You're missing my point. My point is when DeMar DeRozan got on stage and started glazing, and then every day after that, he glazed. Like he worked for Cursory Clean. I'm just keeping it real.
So you said every day after that song came out, DeMar DeRozan.
Go look at his page, bro. Like
they not like us on DeMar DeRozan page.
He did interviews
from the very first time the song dropped. He did all the way up until now.
He did interviews.
That's what you're saying. Every time he did an interview, they not like us. That's what the fuck you heard, bruh. I'm gonna say it like this. I do not hate Drake, America, like this nigga want to claim that I do. Nah, I don't hate Drake. I'm an objective person. I love fucking rap. I love hip hop. I'm looking at it from the competition standpoint. And from the competition standpoint, look, Drake was good in this shit. He lost. All right. Kendrick may have said some things that you may be like, all right, you said the pedophile shit, right? So, all right, look at that. He looking at it like defamation
Can I
of
ask you a
character.
question?
You looking at that shit like defamation of character. I never bring lawyers into a situation where I'm rapping against a nigga. Just put it that way.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? And I'm gonna end it on this, y'all. And watch his reaction off this. Your daughter, right? She got a boyfriend.
My daughter don't have no boyfriends
I
ever.
can't see. Look. See what I'm saying? Shit, the fuck I'm just saying. Watch this. Hypothetically, right? Your daughter got a boyfriend, right? He don't like you. And just like you just said, my daughter don't got no boyfriend at all, boss. I'll beat your ass in here, boss. Right? Watch this.
I'm saying that for a reason.
Your boyfriend, right? Your boyfriend, her boyfriend, make a diss song about you.
I laugh like shit.
Hey, look.
Me being an adult, DC, what I supposed to do?
First of all, nigga,
I'ma laugh.
First of all,
that shit gonna be funny to me.
First of all, nigga,
you're gonna get kicked out my house.
Thank you. Okay.
That nigga.
But hold up. Not only that, this should call you a pedophile. Fuck you and you're a pedophile. Your father's a pedophile.
Yeah. Well, she know her father ain't a pedophile. That's all that need to be concerned.
But that's defamation of character, right? And it gets out, right? It's a tough situation to be in. And then not only that, let's say I'm like you, like man, you know what I'm saying? Like you just said, I'ma laugh about it. I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna kick him out of my house. But then MGM get word it's getting around online. You see certain shit getting done, certain shit just getting played, certain words getting played. Just try to play on that. Right? And then you find out on the inside, hey man, you know they playing them records because they trying to make Slim look bad. They hate Slim. They trying to knock him out the spot. You hear that from the horse's mouth.
I don't hate Slim.
I'm not saying you did. You're not listening.
I'm just saying to America. I'm just talking to America. Talking to America.
That's what I'm saying. Capes? J Rock? That's what I'm saying. Y'all both named Jay and I keep I'm off cute. But yeah. That's what I'm saying. If the law, because the lawyers ain't gonna do nothing unless they have.
They ain't going after what he said.
They going after what they going. They're not suing Kendrick Lamar. They suing the record company. You know what I'm saying?
Drake with the same company.
No, he's with the. I think you got to mix up. Drake's trying to get out of that shit. Drake's trying to. No, what you're saying. No. Drake is definitely trying to get his deal. You're absolutely right about that. If you're saying that, he's trying to get his deal. So if Drake leaves out his deal, he controls his own distribution. And the record label like, hold up, y'all not gonna fuck up our shit that we had with him. So we gonna sue. The record label, that's what I'm saying.
It came down to business at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this rap battle came down to business. And look, we not going to even talk about Weezy. That'd be a long.
Oh, no, I do. Listen. It's going to go 10, 15. Let me tell y'all something, Joe. I'm going to tell y'all something right now, Joe. The Redmans of the world, the Kendrick Lamars of the world, the what's the bad ass nigga that be wilding all the time? The wild ass nigga that say Crank Cat Williams. What's his name? Pause. The comedian nigga, the nigga that's wilding.
Drewski?
Nah, the one that was on the show with Ray J. That was lunching. The nigga that say he did a Raven Simone. Orlando Brown, the wild nigga, him. Y'all better leave Weezy alone, Joe. Because Weezy got some lyrics for you motherfuckers that is impeccable. I'm telling you. Like he said in his tweet, do not awaken the sleeping giant. With all due respect. Youngin, I'm telling you, Jay-Z said it. The Lock said it. Nas said it. Gucci Man said it. Snoop said it. The Game said it. 8-Ball MJG said it. Scarface said it. Don't fuck with Weezy. the mixtape Weezy is crazy. And I heard that he reached out to Kendrick Lamar, and see Kendrick Lamar said, "Oh, I diss Molly Marl." Okay. They say Weezy reached out to Kendrick. Kendrick ain't answered the phone. Said once he reached out to him, Weezy went in the booth. Stop playing with Weezy, bro. I'm telling you, Kendrick, it's no Kendrick Lamar album that can fuck with any of the Carter Four. 1, 2, 3, or 4. None of them. And I'm gonna name one song
That's a strong opinion.
that's better than
That's a
any
strong opinion
song.
to have.
Well, and I'm gonna stand on 10 toes. On
That's
that.
a strong
I'm gonna
opinion to
name
have.
one song that's better than any song that Kendrick. I don't give a fuck. Don't kill my vibe, whatever. Money on my mind. Go listen to that song. Or if you want to get lyrical, go listen to John. Since his flow's outdated. You take a backhand humble yourself, Kendrick. Because you want your last album wasn't like that. Humble yourself. You good, you cool. I fuck with you. Humble yourself, home. You jumping out there like your lyrics is impeccable.
Well, listen, like I said, Kendrick just dropped the album out of nowhere, and Drake dropped the lawsuit. So I don't know how that add up, but we got some decent music, some good music out of Kendrick right now. I'm looking forward to hearing some good music out of Drake.
It's the West Coast culture. He brought the West Coast back. I'm not mad at that. That's what the hype and the propaganda for. Yeah, it's gonna look like, oh, Drake losing. No, that's the West Coast. That's like if a nigga from DC.
That's why I say I'm looking forward to Drake dropping some music. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to see just some, not even no diss shit. Just drop some music. You may have some subliminals in there, but drop that shit though. Talk that shit like how Drake. We was just talking, bro. Like how I was saying, like, all right, Drake to me, he affiliated himself with all the niggas that talk that street shit to keep his relevancy up in this day and age. Because the music that he dropping for real, in my opinion, is the same shit that you hearing on the radio. He not dropping that original Drake shit that you really fucking fall in love with. You know what I'm saying? Like we were just talking about that Kiki shit. The shit for the bitches. That's what you know.
But he said that. But see, if you follow Drake, Drake says he puts what he does in his music. He just like the last album he just said. He said niggas got mad at me for dropping a techno album. That wasn't for. He said it. That wasn't for you niggas. These last couple of albums wasn't for you niggas. It's for the bitches. That's what he said. He says this in his raps. Like he does things. He tells you how he is in his raps. He tells you how he is in his interviews. One thing about him, he's very transparent when he comes to things, except for his subliminals when he's throwing shots at niggas. But he says in his rap, he said, my dogs got mad at me because I dropped the techno album. This shit wasn't for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like,
but that's what I'm saying.
When young, just like the BBL Drizzy joint.
Okay. You just said the techno album, right? That's what I'm saying. That's a drink that's out the box. I don't mind that because that's some shit Drake could do. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. He's not getting back. He's not doing the out the box shit that has,
because ain't nobody was out here getting them out the box until this time. Think about it. Ain't nobody compete when he was with everybody. All the hot dudes he was rapping with, from youngins to the girls to the dudes, all the hot niggas was putting Drake on their song.
All right, so
he had no competition until Kendrick came out this year.
Before we end this, do you think there ever be a rapper that will have who you think as a rapper had the longest reign as a rapper?
Who do I think had the longest reign as a rapper?
Yes. The longest reign, like, nigga, I run this shit for however long type shit. Because we were just talking about Weezy probably had when I was saying, like,
I'm going to say Jay-Z. Because you got to remember when he came out with Reasonable Doubt, right? He was putting out mixtapes. If you understand anything about, I know you do, but to explain to people in DC, mixtapes was big in the rap game back then. Jay-Z was putting out a rack of mixtapes back then, right? And this shit was crazy. I was listening to this shit because I got into rap when I got to college, for real. like really knowing lyrical rappers. I thought Snoop Dogg was the best rapper out there until the nigga told me Nick Nack, Patty Whack, give a dog a bone. I started laughing. And then I heard Biggie.
Snoop is probably the most popular rapper ever.
Yeah, he popular, but lyricist.
No, we not.
But what I'm saying,
Snoop is the best.
but the land of playing, I'm gonna say Jay-Z, because Jay-Z went from Reasonable Doubt, The Streets is Watching, then he went to the Carter, the Blueprint. Like he had a long run, and he still like, and even to this day, any song he really like get on, like that God did song, like that shit was crazy.
And
you know what I'm saying? He did a song with your man Pusha T. That song was crazy.
And I'm about to tell you who I feel like has the longest reign. It's been Drake, and that's going to let you know that I don't hate Drake. I would tell you that Drake.
I say Drake second. I
gotta give Drake the longest reign due to the fact that from 2000, when did Drake come out? Like 06, 07, right?
I'm gonna say I heard of Drake in 02, 03, and that's when he was underground freestyling.
I'm talking about when the masses knew him. Like we knew Drake.
Listen, bro. The masses knew him by freestyling because he was independent. He was pushing independence. That's what I'm trying to say.
The masses knew this nigga on Degrassi, bro. Let's keep it a buck. We ain't know Drake to be no rapper until this nigga got with Wayne, bro.
That's you, bro. That's you.
Okay, go ahead.
That's you. You didn't know that.
I did.
That's you didn't.
I did.
I'm in the industry. I saw Drake when Drake used to come to the club with the big ass polo shirts on, the Timbs and the jeans on, with Lil Wayne and Birdman and them. When he came out the mixtapes, when my man, shout out to my man Swerve from Delaware, that went to Hampton, that played for Hampton football team, they used to come up with the mixtapes with Drake on the mixtape. Saying this nigga from Toronto is like that.
So look, Frank.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on, let me finish. He had his buzz before that. That's why Lil Wayne went after him. Because he had his buzz. And for real, to be technical with you, I want to be real technical with it. Jay Prince's son was the one that saw him for real and introduced him to Wayne. That's how he got on Young Money.
So what I'm trying to tell you is, we're talking about,
and he had a buzz then. That's what I'm saying. He had a buzz then.
You just said underground, and I just said masses, right? So listen to what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. From the underground, we didn't know him as a rapper back then.
As you didn't know him as a rapper.
Listen.
You didn't know him as a rapper.
Listen.
Say you didn't.
Listen.
Say you didn't.
I didn't.
I did.
Hold on. J-Rock, did you know Drake as a rapper back then?
He didn't.
Capes, did you know Drake as a rapper back then? Capes, did you know Drake as a rapper back then? Like 2002. Right. So what I'm trying to say, let me get my point across, Frank. So what I'm trying to say is, to the masses, we heard about Drake. You may have known about him because you just said he was underground. I'm talking about masses versus underground. So listen, you knew about Drake due to the fact of your ties of knowing people in the industry, because you was in the promotion field of doing parties. So you gonna know shit that we not gonna know. I get it, bro.
That's the masses. So the masses knew about it. Just because you three niggas ain't know about that, don't mean everybody, like the other 20, 30 million people in the world didn't know about it.
What did I just say? What did I just say?
They knew about his underground shit.
I just said from your ties, you knew about that shit, because the masses don't know about that shit, bruh. We didn't know about Drake until Drake got on the Weezy joint. You know who the masses knew about Drake? They was like, oh, that's the nigga that be on Degrassi. He rap? That's what people were saying. So once Drake really started rapping and showed people he could rap, the people who already knew he could rap. And the masses then found out he could rap, is what I'm trying to say. You knew something,
wrong, bro, because you're using it from your perspective and your
bias.
I
am using it from my perspective, because I didn't know nothing about no Drake in 2002.
You didn't know nothing about Drake.
You know who I knew about in 2002?
You didn't know about Drake.
Exactly.
You didn't know about Drake. You can't say the masses didn't know that, because I have proof to prove it. Go to his old YouTube page. Come on, dog. Like, dog, he was on you. He was getting millions of views.
You know why he probably got millions of views? He was on Degrassi. You think if you ain't on television, ain't nobody gonna know who the fuck you are?
On Degrassi too.
Oh my God, bro! You don't think people wasn't watching TV fucking us? You don't think people who was in the fucking house wasn't watching TBS?
When did you know he was on Degrassi?
When a nigga was rapping, because I wasn't watching Degrassi. That's where I had to go back.
Who told you he was on Degrassi?
The motherfuckers who said like, "Oh, that's the nigga,"
right?
Huh?
Meek Mill, right?
No, I didn't hear from no Meek Mill or nothing. Listen, let me just say this. I ain't here for no Meek Mill or nothing. The Meek Mill shit came a long time ago. I heard about Meek Mill in 2010,
You know how I know he's swelling?
How you know I'm swelling?
You know how I know
bro?
he's swelling? Internet wasn't even like that back then, Joe, in 2003.
Right, so how the
2000.
fuck I know about
It's
Drake?
like-
I knew about Drake from the radio
Come on.
in 2007.
That's my point.
He popped in 2008. It's supposed to be him, J. Cole, and fucking Wale. That was the pool of rappers back then that people was talking about. That was that fucking era right back then, 2007, 2008. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I ain't saying that you don't, but I didn't hear about him. You knew about him through the underground. Us three,
A lot
we
of
didn't.
people, the masses
What
know
I'm-
about him too.
The masses. Let me just say this. America, we ain't know about Drake in 2002.
You didn't.
America, you knew about Drake on TV, on TBS. That's where we knew about Drake. Right or wrong. We could put this in motherfucking comments. When y'all see this motherfucking show, put this in the comments. Where the fuck did you know about Drake? Did you know about Drake in 2002 through rap or Degrassi? Comment that. Look, we about to be out, America.
This nigga's crazy, man. This nigga's crazy.
How I'm crazy.
This nigga's crazy, man.
Hey,
Because
look,
you said you
this
didn't know
is
about
District Alum. This been the show. Let me do that. We out, man.
We got man, this nigga's crazy, dog. I can't see. Oh yeah,
Hey,
man.
Give
God
you a
bless.
shout out. Give you a shout out.
Man, wash your ass. Put God first, man. We got man. This nigga-